Greetings. In this video I'm going to show you how you can download the spreadsheets and get things set up to work on them for the company analysis assignment. So I'm here in the instructions, and the first thing I'm going to do is go to the Morningstar website. So I'm going to click on that, and that will hopefully open up the Morningstar website. There we go. Now I'm going to use the same company that I used before, GPC, to demonstrate what we're going to do. As soon as it loads here, I'm going to go straight to Financials and click on All Financials Data. And when it brings us in, it brings us into the income statement with the data flowing from left to right. But over here on the Export button is what we want to focus on. I'm going to click on that, and that'll download this data into a spreadsheet. It comes in as a CSV file, but when you open it up, it'll come into Excel. Now I'm using Chrome, so all the downloads appear in this little box down here, and I'll click on that, and it'll open it up. And there's the income statement such as it is. Not real readable, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, I'm going to add a few more spreadsheets here. So I can add in the balance sheet and the cash flow statement, and when we get those accessed. So I'm going to click on a new spreadsheet and name this one GPC balance sheets. And another spreadsheet, call it GPC cash flow statements. And then the next one, I'm going to put my ratios in, so I'm going to call it ratios. All right, so let's go back to the Morningstar site and access the balance sheet. Okay, and we will download that. Same as before, I'll open that up. Now, when this opens up, of course, it's in a separate file than where we just were. So I need to copy and paste this data into the original file that I was just setting up. So I'm going to go up here to the upper left-hand corner and do a right-click and copy. And that'll capture everything. I don't have to worry about leaving something out. It captures the entire worksheet. And go back to my original file into the Balance Sheets tab. Right-click on this corner square again and paste. And there are the balance sheets. Again, these are not real readable, but like I said, we'll deal with that later. And the same thing with the cash flow statement. Click on the cash flow, bring that up. Click on Export to download it. Open it up. Do a right click on that upper left hand corner to grab everything. Copy, go to our work file and paste it into the cash flow spreadsheet that we set up here. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Just widen that a little bit. We'll deal with the formatting later. Now with the ratios, what you want to do is go back to the Blackboard site into week 2. And in week 2, unit 3, financial statement analysis, is what we're looking at here, is a file that I gave to you back there called Excel file to practice ratio calculations. So if you click on that and bring it up, then we have this one. It's the Fix-It Maintenance Company statements. I'm going to go to the tab for ratio calculations and grab this table. And I'm going to grab this and just copy and paste over into my work file in the Ratios tab. Okay. Alrighty. Now, we can use this to work from but we need to make a few changes to it based on what I told you to access in the assignment. For the liquidity measures, all these three things are the same that are in the assignment. For profitability, in the assignment, I have you accessing earnings per share as well. So I'm going to insert a square here and type in EPS. Now, and select diluted. Earnings per share is presented as basic or diluted on income statements, and diluted is usually the more conservative number, so that's what we'll pick for that one. Okay. For asset utilization, we can do receivables turnover, inventory turnover. We're not going to do fixed asset turnover or total asset turnover, so I'm going to eliminate those. Okay. Now on the debt burden measures, to do debt to assets times interest earned, there's no way we can do the fixed charge coverage because we don't know their fixed operating costs. Those things don't appear on published financial statements prepared to generally accepted accounting principles. We would only find that sort of information if we had management reports. So we're going to delete that one, but I do have you accessing a new one, debt to equity, which is a commonly quoted debt measurement. So once we have those all set up, we're ready to go to start manipulating our information, and that's what we'll do in the next video.